Have you ever felt like you're doing all the right things, learning, hustling, taking action, but somehow you're still stuck in the same place? Why do some entrepreneurs seem to unlock growth effortlessly while others grind for years with little to show? The truth lies deeper than strategy, it's hidden in your self image. Earl Nightingale said, "Whatever we plant in our subconscious mind and nourish with repetition and emotion will one day become a reality." Your results in business and in life will never rise above the image that you hold of yourself. I'm Justin Kaiser, and I've been building businesses for the last 24 years and just built a solar company from startup to the largest solar franchise brand in the US in just 3 years before a merger last year with Stardust Solar, now a publicly traded company. Today's episode is all about reshaping your image, not just with logic or surface level motivation, but by programming the subconscious mind that drives 95% of your behavior. Neville Goddard said, "Change your conception of yourself, and you will automatically change the world in which you live." That's not philosophy. That's the formula used by the world's top 1% to transform their lives from the inside out. If you want to become the kind of entrepreneur who attracts opportunity, commands wealth, and builds an empire from a clear inner identity, this is how you do it. The most successful entrepreneurs in the world didn't just set goals, they became the kind of person who naturally achieves them. Think about that. They didn't hope to someday become successful, they assumed the identity of someone who already was. Why? Because your subconscious beliefs shape your behaviors, your decisions, your posture, your tone of voice, your confidence in negotiations, your pricing, your leadership, everything. Joe Dispenza said, "To change is to think greater than your environment." That begins with changing how you see yourself. Right now, most people are walking around with a self image shaped by old programming. It's what their parents said, what a teacher once told them, or even past failures. That image becomes a trap, but you can outperform it. If you see yourself as someone who always struggles or as someone who's not good with money, you will unconsciously recreate that identity no matter how hard you try to change your outside circumstances. So, how do you reprogram this? Let me walk you through the same 3 step process I use and teach others that reprograms your identity at the subconscious level. This isn't fluff, it's rooted in neuroscience and it actually works. Step one, define your future identity with crystal clarity. You can't become what you haven't clearly imagined. Most people only vaguely want success, but the subconscious mind needs specifics. Who are you becoming? What kind of business leader are you? How do you think? How do you speak? How do you carry yourself? What does your daily routine look like? What kind of people are you surrounded by? Write this future version of yourself down in the present tense as if it's already true. For example, I am a confident and powerful entrepreneur who scales businesses effortlessly and attracts aligned opportunities daily. The subconscious doesn't distinguish between real and imagined. It responds to repetition and emotional intensity. This new identity must become more familiar to you than your old one. You can't just want it, you have to start being it before you even see the results. Step two, impress this identity on your subconscious daily. You become what you consistently think and feel. If you want to rewire your self image, it takes daily repetition. Read your new identity script every morning and night. Better yet, record it in your own voice and listen to it while you walk, drive, or before bed. Visualization is also key. See yourself as this person in vivid detail. How would you walk into a room? How would you handle a tough client call? How would you pitch your business if you already saw yourself as a winner? The more vividly you imagine it, the more real it becomes. This is how Olympic athletes mentally rehearse gold medal performances, and it works in businesses too. You're not just affirming words, you're embedding a new blueprint. And when the subconscious buys in, your actions begin to align without force. Step three, act from the identity now. This is where most people hesitate. They wait until they feel ready, but you have to act from the new identity before it feels natural. If your future self charges premium prices, start charging them. If your future self speaks on stages, start putting yourself out there now. Behavior reinforces identity. Every aligned action strengthens the new image and weakens the old one. Remember, your brain doesn't care if it's true right now. It will match your identity to your behavior. It doesn't know the difference. The key is to start making decisions from your future self's perspective right now. Ask yourself, what would the seven-figure version of me do right now? Then do that. No negotiation. The old you will try to pull you back. That's normal. But each time you choose your future self over your former self, you collapse time. What used to take you years to grow into suddenly becomes your new baseline. You'll look back and you'll barely recognize the person that you used to be. The moment you shift your self image, everything else accelerates. You'll start attracting better partnerships. You'll see opportunities that others miss. You'll carry an energy with you that opens up doors. This isn't woo woo, it's the science of belief and identity in motion. Dale Carnegie said, "Believe that you will succeed, and you will." But it's more than belief, it's identity. When success is who you are, it's no longer something you chase. It's something you express. It's something that you are now. Most people live life reacting to their environment, letting it shape who they think they are. But the great ones do the opposite. They choose their identity, and the world responds accordingly. You're not here to hustle forever. You're here to become the version of you that naturally creates the life that you want, with less resistance, more flow, and total alignment. I'm going to leave you with the next step challenge. Take just 5 minutes today, right after this video. Write down one concept of yourself, not who you've been, but who you choose to become. Be specific. Write it in the present tense, such as, I am a focused, confident entrepreneur who takes bold action. Then for the next 7 days, read it out loud every morning and night. Watch how your outer world begins to shift as your inner identity evolves to match it. Thanks for watching. If you got something out of this, share it with someone who's building their business. Also, drop me a comment. What business are you building right now? And what's your biggest takeaway from today? If you don't have a business and you want a proven roadmap to crush it, book a call with me to explore how a Stardust Solar franchise might just be your ticket to financial freedom. Until then, define your future identity. Impress this identity on your subconscious daily and act from that identity now. That's how empires are built. I believe in you. Now go build your empire. Be well, and remember, you are awesome.